Israel is calling Iran's latest missile strikes a severe and dangerous escalation and promised that there would be consequences. Meanwhile, an international relations expert at Northwestern University calling this back and forth a classic tit-for-tat escalation, adding these situations never end well. Dozens of missiles flying in the night sky over Israel. Iran taking responsibility for the attack, saying it targeted Israel in response to the killing of several top Hezbollah leaders.
Israel was able to intercept the vast majority of these missiles with some American support, and very few of them fell and impacted Israeli territory.
Consul General of Israel to the Midwest, Inam Cohen, says the strikes amounted to property damage and a few injuries, but no casualties. Cohen says that does nothing to detract from the seriousness of Iran's attack.
We measure the Iranian attack not by the impact that it had, but by the intention that they had. And the intentions were very severe. And Israel is going to respond strongly to this attack.
This promise from top Israeli officials now leaving the rest of the world to speculate about the potential for wider war across the Middle East.
What we've got are the extremists on both sides that are driving for escalation, thinking that that helps them in their political position. But of course, the costs along the way are terrible for the people who have to live in these places under the threats of these missiles going in all directions.
Ian Hurd is a professor at Northwestern University. He says while it's impossible to characterize the feelings of an entire population, war is generally unfavorable.
But the vast majority of people have no interest in participating in this kind of violence. And they would rather just live their lives, their regular daily lives, without any of this. And that goes for people in Israel, in Iran, in Lebanon, and elsewhere.
There have been multiple escalations by Israel, into Lebanon and on Lebanese territory, and especially in the south of Lebanon, that have directly hurt civilians. So I don't think anyone should be surprised by this. And it's also important to keep that in context, that this just didn't happen out of nowhere.
And here locally, Chicago police sharing with ABC7, while there are no specific threats of violence, they plan to pay special attention to places of worship. CPD says it plans to increase its presence to make sure people of all faith communities are safe and, more importantly, feel safe.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.